In the next scene, we see Ronan, Adeshan, and Balrouse in the forest. Adeshan was using her magic to do something to the animals in the forest. Balrouse informed Ronan that he looked into things when he told him that Adeshan took down members of Caraballo. He said that Adeshan is exceptional. He asked Ronan about what they are going to do with the animals. Our boy revealed to him that they are going to use them to find the doppelgangers. He wanted the animals to recognize the remnants of the doppelganger's mana that was left in the hall. Our boy wanted to use the animals to track the doppelgangers. Balrouse was surprised to hear this. He asked Ronan if this is possible. Ronan laughed when he heard this. He told Balrouse that this isn't a big deal. He said that Adeshan is a very capable person. Adeshan opened her eyes the moment he said this. She told the animals that she will leave the rest to them. Immediately she said this. The animals went into the forest. They all went into different directions. Inside the forest, we see a fox running. The fox's eyes were glowing. This fox was the Omega doppelganger. A bird covered in Adeshan's mana spotted this fox while it was in the air. The Omega quickly sensed its presence. It looked behind it. The monster's eyes shined brightly. Immediately it did this. Its body began to transform. It turned into a huge ball. A snake's head came out of this huge ball. The Omega turned itself into a cobra and charged at the bird. It swallowed it in one go. The moment the bird died, its connection to Adeshan disappeared. Adeshan felt the death of one of her animals. She turned to Ronan and pointed him in the direction of the Omega. She told him that it is the snake. She said that it is the doppelganger. Ronan commended her for what she did. He realized that the doppelganger is the Omega. Before he could do anything, Balrouse charged at the monster. He asked our boy to leave this to him. He told Ronan that he might have an embarrassing past, but he is still someone who rose to the wolf rank in his organization. He asked our boy not to bother himself with the snake. He said that he will be enough to take care of the monster. He grabbed the snake's head. The monster wrapped its body around Balrouse's arm. The boy asked the monster to stay still. He told it that he doesn't plan on hurting it. Ronan called out to the boy. Balrouse turned to him and waved at him. He told our boy that he took care of the monster. Ronan ran towards him. He called him an idiot and told him that he locked eyes with the Omega. He reminded him that the Omega transforms into something filled with negative emotions. This means that fear and terror are part of it. Balrouse was shocked to hear this. He quickly realized that he had made a huge mistake. When he looked at his hand, he saw that the monster had transformed into something he feared. Balrouse's biggest fear was Sita. The boy was horrified to see Ronan's pet. He remembered all the terrible things that happened when he first met Sita. He began to scream. While he was screaming, the Omega slipped through his hand and ran past him. It ran towards Ronan and Adeshan. The Omega was able to come in contact with our boy. It locked eyes with Ronan. Our boy immediately knew that he messed up. The monster was able to see what he feared. Instead of transforming, it ran past him. Ronan realized that they were doomed. If the Omega changes into Ayuti, it will be difficult for them to handle it. He saw that the Omega had already rolled into a ball and began its transformation. Our boy knew that he had to take care of the monster now, before things get out of control. He began to run towards the monster. He asked Adeshan to take Balrouse and search for the Alpha with him. He told her that he will find a way to recover the Omega. Ronan ran into the forest to search for the Omega. He could no longer see it. He was certain that it should have been close by even after it transformed. Our boy found it odd that he didn't see any signs of Ayuti. He knew that it would have been impossible for the Omega to hide with Ayuti's body. What was more suspicious was that there was human footprints in the forest. Ronan was certain that the remnants of mana he is sensing belongs to the Omega. He wondered about what the monster transformed into. As he got closer to the Omega, he sensed a powerful killing intent. Ronan recognized this killing intent. He wondered if it belonged to the man who put the curse in him. Our boy placed his hand on his sword and moved closer to the monster. He knew that he will find out who it was once he gets closer. When Ronan came out of the woods, he saw something shocking. This was something our boy did not expect at all. He saw a man holding a sword covered in blood. The man stood next to the river. The man said that he couldn't protect anyone in the end. Ronan was shocked to hear this. The Omega turned around and repeated what it said. It turns out that the Omega transformed into our boy's past self. Ronan could not comprehend what was happening. He could not believe that the Omega transformed into his older self. He was shocked to feel the insane, killing intent the Omega was releasing towards him. The monster asked Ronan about why he couldn't protect anyone. The moment it said this, it charged at him. It asked our boy to tell it the reason. Ronan was surprised to see the monster in front of him. Fortunately, he was able to react and block its attack. The impact of the attack blew away everything around them. The pressure was quite intense. Ronan was struggling to stand his ground. He recalled that the doppelganger takes some of the memories and traits of the target it transforms into. This means that this isn't just some worthless copy. This is Ronan before he regressed. Our boy realized that he was in danger. Since this was him from when he had his final battle with Ayuti, it will be difficult to overpower the Omega with his current strength. Ronan realized that he must put some distance between himself and the Omega to buy some time. Before he could do anything, the monster threw its sword in the air. This made Ronan lose his balance. He was shocked to see that the Omega let go of the sword it was holding. He realized that the monster wanted to throw him off his balance. Before Ronan could regain his balance, the Omega grabbed his hair and grabbed its sword which was in the air. It held Ronan down and tried to cut his head off. Our boy was able to block the attack with his sheath. He could not believe that the monster was fighting in the same dirty style that he used to use. With a smile on his face, he told the Omega that he has remembered the things that he has been repressing in his mind. He called it a damned soldier bastard. He used his sword hilt to hit its stomach to thank it for what it did. The attack did not even faze the doppelganger. It only made it angry. It swung its sword at Ronan. Our boy was able to dodge it by moving back. Ronan did not like the situation. Even though he didn't let his guard down, he almost lost his head. He did not expect that this was how his past self was. He was a person who would tear his enemies apart to survive. He was a savage that was no different from a beast. Ronan took a stance. He realized that he must not lose focus. He understood that he could die if he loses his balance and receives a single strike. The Omega charged at him when he saw that he took a stance. Ronan was able to block its attack and push it back. The Omega charged at him again. It dragged its sword on the ground and used it to pour dust in Ronan's face. It blocked his sight. It tried to stab Ronan in the head. Our boy was able to anticipate this attack. He went low. The Omega was surprised to see this. Ronan asked it not to be surprised. He told it that its thoughts are as clear as day. He swung his sword at it and reminded it that it is him. Ronan noticed that the strike felt shallow. He realized that the Omega was able to dodge the attack in the small gap of time that it had. The Omega dodged the attack by moving its head back. It quickly gave Ronan a headbutt. The impact of the attack shook the surroundings. Our boy spat out some blood. He did not expect his insane self to be this crazy. Before he could attack his older self, it gave him a kick. Ronan was able to block the attack by putting his hand together, but it still sent him flying. Our boy flew into the forest. While he was in the air, he realized that he wouldn't have ended an attack with a kick. He would have done something else. He knew that he would have followed up the attack with a strike to finish the job. When he looked in front of himself, he saw a sword coming towards him. Ronan slammed his back on a boulder. He quickly raised his head up to see the sword. When the sword got close to him, it caused a huge explosion in the forest. When the dust cleared up, we see that Ronan managed to dodge the attack by moving his head. The sword hit the boulder and created cracks in it. Ronan realized that he could have died like this. He found the entire situation to be annoying. He believed that he needed to make the Omega make eye contact with someone else. If the Omega transforms into that person's fear, he can fight it. While he was thinking, someone walked up to him. The person told him that he is not the prey he was expecting. With a smile on the man's face, he said that he sensed a strong energy here. The man hoped that it was Varen. He did not expect to see a student there. The man asked Ronan to tell him why he is running amok on his hunting grounds. With a smile on Arendale's face, he asked Ronan to tell him who he is. Guys, we have come to the end of our video. If you guys want more of this recap, let me know in the comments section. Don't forget to like and smash that subscribe button for more recaps. See you guys later.